Jason Palliser here, 2-day investment blueprint. Here is another non-negotiable. This is a big one. This is where we start to build out a better process for you. This is to first dive into a little bit of technique in the seller waltz that you'll see in other modules later that is going to make you a lot of money. Okay, folks? So over thousands of appointments and deals and closings, there's certain things that I learned over time to make the process better that we infuse into our blueprint clients so that they actually make money and start ripping up their marketplace and everyone overnight sees who they are. And here is one of them, okay? Turn seller no into opportunities, because we're gonna build out a better process for you. So this is just a part of your process. So what that means is this: not all process. You might do A, B, and C, and I might do B, C, A. And the only thing different between what you're doing and I'm doing is a different flow or process. So this is the first one. This is an easy one to do and get massive exposure and maximize opportunity and make money where other people can't even see it, okay? And here's what I mean. Turn seller no into opportunities. Here's what you might not understand, and when I say it, it's gonna be hard for you to accept, but once you listen and get to the end here with me, I think you'll be on the same page with me and we'll be on board together, okay? Here's what I mean. The word no, one of my top 2 words in the entire English language. Most people are like, man, I need to get some deals. I need the sellers to say yes. I want them to say no. You know why? Because we're training you right now. You don't care if they say no, just like me, I'm gonna teach you. Because if you know what to do with it, the waltz, and this is just one piece of it. If you know what to do with the no, it's one of your favorite words because you're like, perfect, things are going according to plan. Here's what I mean. Turn a seller no into opportunity. So what this means is this. Let's understand though that if the seller wants $100,000 for the property, and let's just say for sake of argument, for what you wanted to do with it, and let's say we crunched the numbers with you as well, you knew that you needed to get it for 90 grand. Most of you would say, okay, they were at 100, I'm at 90, I'm gonna throw them in follow up, and again, we've already talked about it, most people half-heartedly follow up and then they don't get the deal, right? But here's what I want you to understand. If you're running this machine well and getting to things first, do you think it's an advantage that you're there first? Even if they're unreasonable on price, isn't it an advantage to be there first? Especially if we know what to do with the opportunity, right? Of course we're gonna follow up better than everybody else if we don't strike a deal, because I already told you and taught you and you're learning the waltz. We expect that every time, but we're gonna still close a lot of those deals. Here is one technique to start closing deals, and here's why. Just because they want 100 grand for the deal and you're at 90 grand, let's say I agreed for what your approach was. You got to answer this question at home for yourself. Is someone gonna do the deal? Whether you do the deal or not, is someone gonna do the deal? The answer is absolutely yes. So if the seller tells you no, let's turn an opportunity. If someone's gonna do the deal, then why don't we profit from it? Here's what I need you to do for the rest of your God-given life as a professional investor. This is building out your better process than everybody else. Here's exactly what you're gonna do. If you're gonna get in there first, because I said this entire game's going to the appointments and beating everybody to everything, right? From an appointment standpoint. You don't know if they're gonna be unrealistic or not, but you expected it now because we're teaching you, right? Someone's gonna do that deal. Now, for some, and maybe you at home right now, I don't know, I'll say this so that we can get rid of it in your head because it has no business being in your head. But Jason, if you agree, why would somebody pay 100 grand? You don't care why somebody would pay more for it, okay? They may look at it as a rental and you look at it like a flip, so they can always pay more, okay? They may have a 1031 exchange that they're running out of time on, that they have to identify a property, or they have to pay a bunch of taxes on the other house they sold. You don't know, who cares? But someone's gonna do the deal, so why are we not profiting from it? Here is one big way to profit from it, just having a better process in place. Here's exactly what we're gonna do. You're getting there first. Every single property you go to, every seller waltz you do, every time there's a difference in price that we're gonna throw in a follow-up and run it better than everybody else and get some of those deals anyway. Here's what you have to do. We still have to safeguard against somebody moseying along and finding this and wanting it at a higher price than we do. And here's how you should do that, okay? Every single time, and it's built out in your mind map. It says, hey, when you get the no you're looking for, do this, this, and this. Here's a big one. When you get the no you're looking for, never, ever, ever start your car. You go sit in that car, and I need you to post this opportunity out in your Facebook real estate groups in your area and your meetup groups at the very least. If you have an email list of potential buyers, email it out to your list. What you're going to do is this. Hey, I've got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in North County. I'm just picking an area. I got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath opportunity in North County for $106,000. It's above what the seller wants. For $106,000. If anybody's interested, send me a message or a private message. Okay, here's what you did. You're getting there first. You're turning this into an opportunity. Now, when you post it in your groups or to your email list or to your Facebook group or meetup groups, listen to me. You don't care why somebody's willing to pay more. You agreed with me probably on the other end going, you know what, yeah, someone's going to do it. So why don't we put something in place to profit from it? Here's what you do. Every single time you blast out the opportunity, you don't know if anybody's going to want it or not. You're still going to follow up. You're still going to have a better relationship and maybe get that deal. But what I need you to understand is that every single time you're going to put the opportunity out there, here's why. Do you even care? You shouldn't care. One, you didn't give the address because you don't have it under contract, okay? I got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath opportunity in North County for $106,000. If you want more details, send me a message or shoot me a private message, right? Here's what I need you to understand. You don't care if anybody responds. Think about this. In all the places that you put it, let's say 400 people see it. They don't know if 10 people message you because they want it, 100 or 0, do they? So at the very least, if you just add this to your process every single time, what does it get you? It gets you exposure. Everyone in your marketplace goes, oh wow, they're answering questions. Wow, and they're getting to another one and another one and another one. What's gonna happen is that they're gonna message you and say, man, you're getting to everything. You say, yeah, I'm generating lots of leads. You know what? Tell me what you're looking for. If I have a perfect match, I'll send it your way. So at the very least, it gets you exposure, right? Even if no one responds, it's your opportunity to find out what everybody wants because they see you beating them to another one again and again and again. You don't have it under contract, so don't put the address out there. Now, what if 3 people message you, say, hey, I'm interested at 106? What are you gonna do? You're gonna call the seller up and say, hey, I talked to my partner. We'll teach you that. Hey, I talked to my partner. We'll go ahead and do the deal at 100. You're gonna lock the deal up at 100 grand because you got 3 people at 106. You're gonna lock the deal up and then schedule a time to walk them through. So the people that respond say, hey, look, I can send you interior photos of the property. I'm gonna meet with the property owner tonight or tomorrow. Once it's under contract, I'll give you the address and I'll schedule a time to walk you through. So you see how you can potentially turn a property that you didn't even have an agreement on or have under contract into money just by process. So never start your car, always blast the opportunity out there. At the very least, it's exposure for you, and you can start collecting what more people want because they're gonna bend to your will and say, hey man, you're getting everything, or hey ma'am, you're getting everything. Yeah, I want some properties, and then tell me what you're looking for, right? When you get 2 or 3 people that want it, all you do is just tell them, hey, I'll give you the address, and you just get back on the phone with the property or say, hey, I should be meeting with them tonight or tomorrow to get that locked up, and then I'll set a time to walk you through the property. In the meantime, because when you were on the appointment, you took all the photos of the house, so I can send you interior photos. Don't send the picture of the front of the house because if you don't have it under contract yet, some people are squirrely and they're gonna try and find that house. So just send interior photos, okay? So that's a way to turn an appointment that you don't have a contract on yet into exposure and money. We probably close 10 to 12 deals a year just by that process alone. Here's why. We make it our business to know what everybody wants, but we're also not naive enough to think that there might be a new 2, 3, 4, 5 people in our marketplace that we haven't met yet that might want that property. I'm not going to waste my opportunity to make money on that. If I don't do that and they just mosey along and find it, that's money that I should have made. Okay? So turn the seller no into opportunity by just buttoning up your process. Your process dictates it. Hey, every time, boom, I blast out the opportunity so it get exposure. Or if you get people that want it, boom, now you just go back and lock it up. You just turn a property you didn't have an agreement on into money. Okay? So adopt that policy right now, and now all of a sudden, every single appointment you go on is now meaningful because everyone sees you're doing it again, and again. The exposure is going to bring more people into you, and now it starts to run like it's supposed to. Okay? So never miss the opportunity to make money. Get after it.